What's up, guys? Yoda from the illustrious Disc Donjon coming at you from, as Phil Murphy likes to say, coming at you from my apartment. And if you haven't noticed, we haven't gone live. That's because chaos and madness have ensued, and there's a global pandemic, and it's been nuts. But we're working on it. It's weird because when you have such a prolonged time away from everything, it's like, you know, what day is it? What year? And I have an eye sensitivity to light, so if I'm not trying to Uncle Ruckus this, I'm just, being honest. My eyes like twitchy, that eye. But I just wanted to talk about what it's like in quarantine, how you guys are handling this. Um, if you have seasonal allergies like I do, how you're coping with that. This has been ridiculous. I went outside for the first time. I think it was Saturday. I don't even know. I think it was Saturday. Who knows? Or Sunday. Who knows? And then I walked around and then I got dizzy. And I remembered, oh yeah, that's right. It's nice and sunny and everything's in bloom. And I have terrible seasonal allergies. So that scared the crap out of me. I got a really bad headache ever since. It's slowly going away. I've been taking Tylenol. And I had a low grade fever, but that also went away, thank God. So I just want to talk about some of the things I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of church videos, doing daily devotionals. I've been doing, live stream from homes videos. And that's been helping. I've been working from home, really crude stuff. So I'm a assistant shoe tech. I had to showcase some of the stuff I've been doing, so that was kind of fun. And I've been listening to a lot of music because that's one of the things that I like to do. Of course, you see the police in the background. There's I also been watching a lot of TV show. I want to know, what shows are you watching? I caught up with The Mandalorian. Gotta say, The Mandalorian was amazing. It's a very throw to Lone Wolf and Cub. Dope. I absolutely loved it. It was probably the highlight of the week, watching that. I'm also overloaded with shoe samples. I actually am using my Dish Dungeon at home setup to do the photography work for taking photos of samples and sending them to people so that they can review them. So it's been a lot. I've been very busy. I've been lucky. And I've been happy. I've been blessed. Like I said, I'm praying for all my friends and I'm praying for the nation. Hopefully the daughter steps down, but it doesn't look like it. What are you guys doing? What's fun? What's new? As I was talking about The Mandalorian, I also started to watch and get caught up with The Walking Dead. So I'm just going to do a general overview of The Mandalorian and The Walking Dead. So The Mandalorian will be first. The Mandalorian, like I said, was dope. Lone Wolf and Cub vibes, very big. I like the mythos and how they're handling the Star Wars universe there. It's really cool that they're able to get across a gritty and fun show without the not touching my nose. I'm touching my forehead because I'm sweaty because this light's hot. They keep it gritty. It's very Western. And they managed to keep the Star Wars lore going without lightsabers, which is, kind of my big beef with the modern trilogy, the sequel trilogy. I didn't think the lightsaber battles were awful in the original trilogy, but because there was no standard, it was dope. But then the prequel trilogy came out and they said, all right, hold my beer. And they were these amazing Jedi moves and all this stuff. Now, technology has got to the point where you can pull off some amazing things at home. Of course, I'm not afforded that technology, but they can, and they had an opportunity to do that, and they kind of like dropped the ball on that, I think. But The Mandalorian was able to pick up the mantle where the other Star Wars universe stuff's kind of dropped off. One thing I did like about The Mandalorian was the fun aspect of the Baby Yoda. I know I'm late on this, and I apologize, but Baby Yoda was a fun character. I know it's the child. It's probably a clone of Yoda, but we don't know yet. And an exciting thing that did happen is they announced that Michael Biehn from The Terminator and Aliens, one of my favorite actors from the 80s, is going to play a bounty hunter in the second series of The Mandalorian. I don't know if this was already wrapped up, and I don't know if you also heard that Rosario Dawson's coming as Ahsoka Tano. I don't know if these were filmed under wraps and are going to come out at post-apocalypse quarantine. I don't know, but I'm hoping that it was, and if not, it'll probably be a couple of years. But it'll be worth the wait as long as we can survive. But remember, we're in quarantine hell. Just stay distant from people. 6 feet. Be safe. Love from afar. I love a lot of people, and I'm far away from all of them because I know how damaging this virus is. It's affecting a lot of young people. A 21-year-old in the UK died. She had no underlying issues before, and she passed away, I think yesterday or today. So be safe and don't play around. Don't huddle. Don't go to your friend's party. Don't smoke weed with anybody. Just stay home. It'll do you good, I'm probably going to be putting on some fun hats. I'm going to be doing more of these little live videos on Solo until we figure out how to dis-dungeon it up. We've got a new episode of Comic Conversation coming out on Monday. That'll be part 2 of the 3 new series. We did the first, which was the Strange Academy with Dr. Strange Academy. Very cool. I highly recommend you check that out. Comic Conversation is spearheaded formerly by Artie Milford, or RT, who stepped off as life set him some wondrous things. He's a father now. Congrats, buddy. And he got promoted at his job, so he's a big wig. I don't know where, because I don't think he would like me to tell you, but he's a big wig, and we're grateful for him. He supported the show, and I am super grateful for our new host, Brandon Lewis, who is an amazing actor. He is a gem to the wrestling world and a gem to tobeseen.com. Some of his videos got a lot of views, and I think that with the advancing knowledge of my editing, he is doing it up. So please check those out and share with your friends and hit that bell so that you can be notified, because little guys like us, we have 2,000 about followers. We get lost in the mix. Everybody's talking about the coronavirus, and the vibes, the good or bad, and everybody's TikToking. We're on TikTok, Dis Dungeon, not to be seen. It's the first time I've done that. But don't lose touch. So now I'm going to get into The Walking Dead. I'm a season behind on The Walking Dead. This is all pop culture-y. I know it was a big drop-off. The water you hear is not me peeing. It's just a ghost in the machine. So that they released Alpha. We're getting that back and forth. We lost Jesus, but Jesus is going to be resurrected, so don't worry. It was a nice shock, but I like the comic shock better. With the beheaded few, Ezekiel and a couple others that was in the comic. It's interesting how they kind of walked away from that, or maybe it'll come up. Don't tell me, I'm still watching it. So it's a quarantine life. It's a hard knock quarantine life for us, but it's the best way to curb the virus, So just think about it as this, I was watching a little ditty about Typhoid Mary. If you're not familiar with her, she was a woman who basically sweat typhoid because the virus was in her gallbladder. And anytime the woman would cook, she wouldn't wash her hands. She'd poop. And, I've talked about her before, not on any medias, just in my inner circles. Shout out to AEW. But Typhoid Mary was interned at Brother Island because that was the CDC of that time. This was 1900. And because she sweat typhoid with everybody, she ended up killing some people. And it's a lesson in history. Sometimes, if you don't listen and you do what you want, you're gonna kill somebody, and that's not cool. So, stay home, stay safe, fuck off, and you know, if you need, get a measuring tape or put your hand out. If you are this close, you are too close. And arms are about 2 feet. So I said, if you are 2 arms of these, you're too fucking close. So back the fuck up. And for the love of God, stop flushing the wipes in the toilets. My building over here, I live in an apartment. The building across from us is closed because dumbasses did that. They had to break up the basement apartments or the first floor apartments and handle that. So don't fucking throw those in the wash, man. To be sensible. All right, so I'm wrapping this up, keeping it short. Walking Dead is very slow. I do enjoy it still. I'm gonna hop into Westworld a little bit. I try not to watch all the shows at once. My next video is gonna be about Picard because the next episode's tomorrow, so I'm gonna talk about that and Westworld. So, be safe, everybody. I love you all. Joe Dove, founder of tobeseen.com, wishing you the best in this quarantine life. I don't know how to turn this off.